Hello, I am Liv and I'm here to tell you about this week's Friday Fabric Features collection. These are the fabrics that will go live tomorrow, Friday at 10 a.m. Central Time on our website at thriftynotion.com. I'm here to tell you about the fabrics, drape, pattern, and project suggestions, things you just need to know about them that you can't figure out because you're not here to touch them in person. I'm going to try and show you what you need to know. Let's get started. First up is Wine Charmuse. It is this gorgeous color. It is polyester. It is slinky and fluid, excellent for using as linings, but you can also do things like camisoles, blouses, anything kind of shimmery, satiny, silky looking. This is good for that. Pretty nice drape on this. We have a nice big bolt of this Nancy silk. It just kind of reminded me of my grandma, so we called it Nancy. Not super sheer and excellent for all of the same things as our first fabric. So linings if you want to be really fancy, but also camisoles, dresses, blouses, those sorts of things. You could do a skirt. It is a little bit fragile, so you would want to really be aware of your surroundings and try not to snag it on anything. But there's a touch of slubbiness to this thread, to the thread in this weave. Not a whole lot. It's not super textured. Next up is a rayon chenille. This one we called Tenon Balm because it's kind of a Christmas tree color. Really fluid drape on this because it's rayon, but this is the sort of thing you make flowy cardigans or even just a throw for your couch. It is pretty sheer because it's loosely woven. Just a really cozy, comfy thing. Pretty much cardigans are about the only thing you're going to be able to do with this other than making a throw. This one is called Soot Stripe. It is fairly sheer along the stripes. There is a stripe woven into the texture of this fabric. There's nothing printed on it. So really pretty, excellent for a dressy blouse. That's probably the best thing to do with it. You could also do things like camisoles, but because it's not very slippery or shiny, it's not the best thing for undergarments because it's going to kind of catch on whatever you wear over it, but really pretty with gorgeous fluid drape. This one is Emerald Floral Jacquard Satin. It is also a polyester, again excellent for linings or sort of fancier blouses and things like that. It does have a fairly stiff hand, so it almost feels nearly too stiff for a blouse. You could do something like a vest or like the back panel of a vest. This would be really pretty for that. Coat lining would be an excellent use for this one. This one's interesting because it looks like a waffle knit, but it's a waffle weave. So it's not as stretchy as like a thermal long sleeve shirt. It has a little bit of stretch in one direction, but not the other. So if you were to make something from this, it would like something like a boxy long sleeve t-shirt would be nice out of this. Anything super fitted and you're gonna have trouble getting in and out of it just because it's not as stretchy as a knit fabric, but very nice for layering. Drapey cardigans, boxy kind of sweatshirt, long sleeve t-shirt sort of things would be great for this. You could also do something like a scarf. It's quite cozy, very soft. This is a fun one. We were thinking holiday, maybe New Year's, Christmas parties, those kind of things. We don't know what's the front and what's the back. You get to decide. This one, this side's bolder and the side is not so bright and bold. The little fluffy cut ends of this metallic thread are on the bold side. So if you don't want those sticking out, you'll want to flip it around and do it the other way. It's a little more muted in this direction. This is a sheer fabric, extremely fluid. This is our rayon Lurex blend. Lurex is just the shiny stuff. We can't quite tell what this print is. It's letters if you look at it long enough, but it's just kind of an abstract geometric in really fun and shiny colors. Probably want to do something lined with this just because most metallics are going to be a little bit itchy, but you could do fun blouses and camisoles, dresses, those kinds of things. Just this would be more of an outer layer. This is a very unusual fabric for us to get. We don't see this very often. This is a rayon silk blend and it's kind of a sand washed mottled dye. So there's some variation in the color. You just need to kind of keep that in mind. It is just part of how the fabric is made. This is dreamy, dreamy soft, very smooth, buttery, and really gorgeous fluid drape. A little bit thicker than our usual kind of sundress rayon. You could do shirts, blouses, you could do skirts, dresses, It's just really, really nice. Also things like pajama pants or just, you know, secret pajama pants, those flowy wide leg loose fitting pants, it would be just really feel lovely. It does feel lovely. You just want to pet it. People will pet you. I mean, they shouldn't without asking, but they might. This is Flint wool crepe. It is just a nice wool, kind of a fluid drape on this one, a little more medium weight. Probably want to do things like cardigans. It's woven, but you'd probably want to use it more as for things that you would think of as knits. So really I would do almost like a duster or cardigan out of this. It feels really nice. It's pretty soft, not very itchy. Pretty stretchy fabric. I'm guessing there's a little bit of Lycra in here. Yep, pretty stretchy in this direction. You could make a very nice gathered skirt from this, something kind of longer to keep you warm. There's a few possibilities. It's a nice color too, so it would work well to mix and match. Here's another of those pretty satins that we think would make great linings. This is a black floral printed satin, again a polyester, nice and soft for kind of a pop of interest on either a skirt lining or a jacket lining. Just a little something to show through and peek out. It's a little next level. It's nice when the little details that people don't see very often are extra special. This is a really pretty one. You could also do something like a skirt from this or a vest. Our last one is another wool. This is a wool crepe. This could be used for jackets and suits and skirts and slacks. It's pretty versatile. We're calling this color Raisin. It's kind of between a purple and a brown. Nice fluid drape on this. This is a nice soft wool. It is not terribly itchy. I mean, any wool when worn against your skin, depending on how sensitive you are, is maybe going to be itchy, but this one's not bad. Really pretty color, lovely drape for skirts, slacks. With lining, this could make a nice jacket, vest, lots of potential here. Really nice color. And that is it for this week. Happy sewing.